Today, we are going over the top 5 Evo Skeleton Army decks in Clash Royale. Starting off with this deck right here. It's kind of like a minor bait type of deck because you have so many bait cards, including the Skeleton Army, and then also the Skeleton Barrel, the Minion Horde, the Dark Goblin, the Wall Breakers. There's tons of bait cards that they're going to struggle to answer to because unless you have 50 arrows, I don't know how you take all this out immediately. And then you also have the Skeleton King ability, which acts as another bait card. And then you have the log to help clear smaller units. This deck looks absolutely insane. Now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay with it to see if this deck fits your playstyle. Here we are, guys, into the gameplay with this deck. Let's just split the Skarmy at the back and see what we can do. But yeah, we just gotta bait out his spells and basically we'll be good to go in with the Minion Horde and Miner combination. But let's go with Wall Breakers on the left side. Okay, very lucky timing. I mean, what's new? What's new with these guys and getting lucky? Let's get damage there on the right side. Let's go Minion Horde. Why did I go Minion Horde? He's just gonna ability. This is stupid, but okay. Very, very dumb right there. Let's go with the Skeleton King right here. And then let's go with the Skeleton Army on top of this. And that's perfect defense, basically. I forgot that the Mighty Miner had that ability for 1 split second. So that was pretty much a waste right there. I could ability here, but it's not really worth it. Not really worth it at all. That tower is the stronger one, so we're gonna allow that damage. Used his building, so we can just wait for that to expire. And then just go Dark Goblin in the middle here. Should take this out. No problem. There we go. Good stuff right there. We can go with this, this, and this. That should... Okay, no. I wanted that miner to attract the other tower as well, but it did not. Look at that damage, though, on both sides. That is the power of this deck, guys. I mean, that is crazy. The amount of damage we just got from that little push right there. Let's go with the split Skarmy right here. And then maybe a Dark Goblin over here. Yeah, that'll take all of that out because the general's still alive. That is how you use the Skarmy, guys. That's a beautiful use of the Skarmy. Fantastic stuff right there. Very, very good start so far. Very good start with this deck. Let's go with the log here. He's going to go with the miner right there, which is going to do nothing. There's kind of no point to actually defend that. But yeah, very good stuff. I'm going to go in with Miner Minion Horde probably. Yeah, let's just go in with this, and then we have Wall Breakers on the right side because the right tower is going to be distracted. And so we're going to get a ton of damage there on the right side as well, guys. Very, very good push right there. That's how you want to use the miner. You want to put it like... Well, I can't show with this, but you want to put it like 2 tiles to the right there. And then it basically... I don't know why I just logged that. That was stupid. It basically distracts both towers, so you can go with anything on the other side as well. And it works out. So, no need to really over-defend this. He just wasted his poison right there. So we can go with all of this. This kind of makes no sense what he's doing. Let's log the left side just because we need to get that tower eventually. Just to guarantee that. Mighty Miner does a ton of damage right there. I feel like I'm not really playing this the best, but I'm still playing this alright. Let's go Skeleton Army here. Let's go with a Dark Goblin down low. He's going to probably want to poison again. It's not going to do anything though, guys. Beautiful... Beautiful win. I'm not sure how that wall breaker even connected, to be honest. Very good win right here. We almost got both towers, and yeah, this deck is very strong. If you play it like that, this deck will win you a ton of games. What a fantastic win right there. The next deck is this Evo Skeleton Army Elixir Golem deck. It looks absolutely brain rot, but I think it's gonna work because you have a ton of cards that are super annoying to deal with. You have the Goblin Curse Rage combo. You have the arrows as well for any smaller units. You have the Skarmy and the Skeleton King for bait cards. You have the Evo Wish just because it's overpowered. You have the Elixir Golem, which is broken. And then obviously the Spirit Empress helps out a lot as well with the air units and being really annoying to deal with. So yeah, let me show you some gameplay with this deck to see if this deck fits your playstyle. Here we are, guys, into the gameplay with this deck. I mean, this is just pure brain rot right here. But it's probably going to work. It's probably going to work. We're versing a Mortar player, which is quite unfortunate. Let's go with the Spirit Empress right here. These type of games are just super boring against these Mortar players and Expo players. It can't get more boring than this. But let's let the Spirit Empress just take care of that. We can go with an E-Golem on this side just to distract a little bit. There we go. Good stuff right there. And the Spirit Empress is going to be on tower for 2 shots right there. We can arrows this, which is beautiful. Right there. We can rage this up as well because these do so much damage when they're raged up and when they're in the mini form. Look at that. Dude, this deck is so brain rot. It's gonna work, but it's like, wow. Like the E-Golem is, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the E-Golem. It's not really very fair, I would say. It's kind of just whack. It's just like, you can place down a mini tank for 3 elixir that if it gets to their tower, it does like a gazillion damage. I don't know. Anyways, let's go with the Spirit Empress in the middle here. But yeah, if you guys want to win games, I mean, you can definitely use this deck. I don't have my arrows. What? I don't have my arrows, dude. What? Let's go with arrows right there. We might be in a little bit of trouble here, guys. We might be in a little bit of trouble. Those skeletons need to put in some work, bro. They need to put in some work. Let's go with an eagle over here to distract. I'm hoping that that doesn't get to the tower. Somehow that counts as on the tower. Okay, cool. Let's go with the witch right here. And yeah, this is why the mortar is just annoying. Let's go. Let's not do anything actually. Let's not do anything yet. We don't really have to do anything to this push. I think that it'll work itself out. The game has evened out a little bit, but I think we're still gonna win this. Let's go with a Skeleton King right here. We can go with a Spirit Empress on this side. We can probably pop the ability as well. Let's Goblin Curse this just to help out. I don't know. Yeah, not ideal. Definitely not ideal. I want to just start a big push that he just can't deal with. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go with arrows right here. Take this out, and then now, okay, yep, we can't start a big push that we we want to win with because we have to deal with this mortar. Let's go with the witch right there, and then we can go with a Skarmy over here. We can go with a Spirit Empress in the middle here, and that's gonna actually really help our Skarmy just do a bunch of damage. I don't know why you would Evo Snowball a Skarmy. Look at the left side. Well, I have no idea why he just did that. I literally could not tell you a worse play to do when the guy has Evo Skarmy. Why would you send the general backwards to make it harder to get rid of? Bro, that is insane. What a win. This deck is so easy to use. Try it out if you want to win games. This is the next deck. It's like a minor poison control deck with the Evo Skeleton Army. The defense on this deck is insane because you have the Barb Barrel for the smaller units, plus it spawns a Barb. The Goblin Hut is super annoying to deal with for the opponent. You have the Minions as well, which are pretty annoying to deal with. Then you have your bait cards, the Skeleton Army, the Wall Breakers, and the Skeleton King. Then you have the minor poison. So this deck is super well rounded. It's one of the best decks in the game right now. So let me show you some gameplay with this to see if this deck fits your playstyle. Here we are, guys, into the game. He's already started with the instant miner right there. That's not great. Let's go with the Skeleton King right there to defend quite easily. And I'm probably going to counter push off of this. He's going to barrel as well. I'm going to ignore that. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm going to ignore that. Let's go with this, this, and this. He's going to do a ton of damage, but we go Skarmy on the right side. He has his own Skarmy. Oh, I didn't get a connection, dude. We still get good damage. You can see the vision there, but yeah, it did not work out. Let's go Skeleton King on top of this, just to stop that damage. There we go. Good stuff. Very good stuff right there. And he's probably gonna bats, for which I don't have much. I don't have much for that. That's a very good minor prediction right there. I thought he was gonna play something there, but yeah, let's go with the ability right here as well. Hopefully we can get a little bit of damage from this push. Obviously, as you can see, guys, this deck is super, super strong. It works. It just works. You don't have to worry about this being hard to use because it's really not. Go with the minions right there. Take out the Valkyrie, which is pretty good right there. I might just Barb Barrel right here to distract the baby dragon as the tower can take it out. For 2 elixir, doesn't get better than that, really. Let's go with the Skarmy right here. It'll take out this entire Goblin Barrel. Very good stuff right there. Let's go with the Wall Breaker Miner over here. He has to deal with that right side. He's going to forget about the left side. No, he's not. He's just going to allow the right side to get the damage. So we are in complete control of this game right here. He's going to go Miner, I assume. No, he doesn't. He must be quite low on elixir. Yeah, he must be a little bit low on elixir right there. That one bat is going to do chip damage, which is annoying, but we have a pretty healthy tower lead on both sides here. He doesn't have bats now to defend either, so we can go minions on top of this. We can go with the Evo Skarmy right here. Go with the Barbarian Barrel. Ooh. Those skeletons are still going to do damage. We have the miner coming in on the right side. Look at the Evo Skarmy. They're still doing damage there. Look at that, guys. Beautiful stuff. Gonna go with the Goblin Hut. Obviously, this baby dragon is not ideal on the tower right now. Chipping it down almost all the way. I think we'll be fine, though. I think we'll be fine. Let's go with a poison right here to take this out. Let's go with... Ooh. That was a pretty bad miner right there. Really bad stuff. Let's go with a Skeleton King right there. Then we can go with this. Let's go with our Barb Barrel right here. We can go with this ability, then go with this right here. That is a horrendous play by this guy. See how the tower's distracted? Look at that. Both wall breakers connect there on the left side, and it looks like we might have just won this game, guys. Let's go Skarmy here on the left side. And what a fantastic performance. Actually, why did I just use my Barb Barrel? This guy could win on a Goblin Barrel right now. We got to go with the Miner right there. 4 damage left. There it is, guys. A very good win right there. Fantastic use of this deck. Very, very easy to use. Very efficient. Next is this Goblin Drill deck. Very similar to the other decks that I've shown in this video, but instead of the Miner, you're going to have the Goblin Drill as your main source of damage. You have the Inferno to help deal with bigger units. Your big spell is the Fireball. It'll help with the Goblin Drill and then also help on defense. The same thing again. You have the Wall Breakers and the Evo Skeleton and the Skeleton King as the bait cards. Then you have the Dark Goblin to support everything. Let me show you guys some gameplay to see if this deck fits your playstyle. Here we are, guys, into the game. This is a very interesting deck. It is in the top 5 right now for these type of decks. Wow. Let's just go with a Goblin Drill then, since he's gonna go Golem first play. I don't know why you would do that, but Golem first play is what he's decided. Oh, he's gonna ignore everything and just go Golem. Wow. Okay. Interesting playstyle. Definitely an interesting playstyle. Let's go with the Inferno right here. Let's go with the Skeleton King on top of this to distract the bats, and then I'll take out the Golem, and then we go Dark Goblin down low. And I feel like this will be okay. It's not ideal. We might suffer quite a bit of damage, but overall, it's not that bad. No, it's kind of bad. No, we've actually ended up keeping our tower here. I don't know what that was, but it works. I mean, it works. It's not ideal to not have... Well, we've each just traded a tower. Golem is always going to be super difficult to deal with. If it was double elixir, I could have gone with the Fireball there, which would have helped. Probably should have gone with the Fireball anyway. Don't think that was ideal right there, but let's just go with this and then a Skarmy behind this as well. And try to tower trade again here. Actually, I'm going to go with the Fireball right here. This is not ideal, man. This is not ideal. Please get some damage. Alright, we've probably lost now. We have most definitely lost here, guys. This is unfortunate. Let's go with the Inferno Tower right here to try to stop this as much as we can. There's no real need to try to defend the tower here, really. Just try to stop the 3 crown, which we end up doing. Actually, wow, we ended up defending that. That's pretty good. Let's go with the Wall Breakers right here. Horrible Fireball right there. We're going to get a ton of damage there on the left side. He has arrows. Okay. He did just waste his arrows, though, guys. So I can try to use this Evo Skarmy and take the entire tower. I think we can do it, guys. He's going to go with a Golem soon. Let's go with the Skarmy right here. He won't really be able to deal with this. Oh, he can't deal with it. He doesn't have arrows, so the Evo Skarmy is just going to take the tower. Fantastic stuff, guys. I mean, this deck is really fun, actually. Super fun. Obviously, we got a bit lucky with him having a Golem and us having Inferno Tower, but it works, man. That's a horrible Skarmy. We're going to log all of that. It works. It works. It's not great that we've almost lost that left tower, but we got both of his towers, so it kind of doesn't matter. He's going to waste his arrows again when we have a Skarmy. I don't get it. I do not get that, man. I don't get that. Let's go with a log right here. Try to get rid of this and 3 crown. Yep, that's going to be a 3 crown, guys. Good stuff right there. Very, very good stuff. Maybe not. I guess not. Almost. I thought I was going to 3 crown, but I did not. But is he going to get this tower? That's the main question. He does. But it's a 2-1 win. Very, very good stuff from this deck right here. It actually works. It does work. I was like, this kind of looks weird, but it does work, and we get the win here. And this is the last deck for today's video. It's a Giant Balloon, Evo Skarmy, and Freeze deck. It's supposed to have the Evo Bats, but I don't have that unlocked, so we're just going to use this. It does seem like a very balanced deck. You have the Bomber on defense, you have the Minions as well. You have the Bats to help out and support in different scenarios. Then you have your main push, which is Giant Balloon, Freeze. And then behind that, you can go with the Evo Skarmy, and it'll be very hard to get rid of. You have the arrows to take out any Minions, Minion Horde, or Skeleton Army that they place down. Let me show you guys some gameplay with this deck to see if this fits your playstyle. Here we are, guys, into the gameplay with this deck. Obviously, this one is a pretty simple type of deck, I feel like. Giant Balloon Freeze. It's pretty simple. I don't really have much for this right now. I don't have my Skarmy. I'm gonna go with the Giant right here. And then probably just go Skarmy right after. Take out the Wizard and take out the Boss Bandit. That's pretty good stuff right there. Good use of the Skarmy right there. The Boss Bandit's still alive somehow. Not really sure about that, but hopefully the Bats can clean it up. Nope, the Bats will not clean it up. Alright, the Boss Bandit will just keep doing damage. Cool. Alright, anyways. He has a furnace. The furnace has now been nerfed to a faster walking speed, which means it spawns less of the fire spirits, which is not ideal. I'm gonna let that lock on, then go minions. And we're kind of getting rolled right now, kind of getting cooked, but just the start of the game. Just be patient with this. Obviously the boss bandit stuff was very questionable there. Let's go with a giant at the back, opposite lane. And... what? He's gonna go Skarmy at the bridge, or he's gonna go Golem at the bridge. I'm not really sure, man. I don't know what this guy's doing, to be honest. Let's go with a balloon over here, and then let's... look, it's not ideal. We're gonna take this guy's tower, but it's just not what really how you want to be doing that. I'm just gonna arrow that as well, just get rid of it faster. 2 shots right there. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Let's see. What do we do here? I'm probably just gonna go giant balloon. He's gonna golem at some point. There's a horrible Valkyrie there at the back. We can freeze all of this. We can go bats on top of this. And then just freeze the tower right here. Freeze everything and try to get as much damage as possible. There we go. It works. There we go. I mean, it works. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over here, but... I just don't want to get 3 crown. That's the point. That's the point. I don't want to get 3 crown right now. Definitely gonna go giant on the right side. Let's go with bats over here. Okay, we might get 3 crown. We might get 3 crown, man. Because the general's still alive. It's doing good work on this stuff on defense right here. And it worked. Protecting the general actually worked. We're gonna win this game. That might have been one of the weirdest games I've ever played. And the Evo Skeleton Army with the giant combination, that's just broken. I can't believe that game, to be honest. I thought I lost like 10 different times in the game, but we somehow win there. Very, very good use of the Evo Skarmy. Well, there you guys have it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, become a channel member. It's all really appreciated. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.